Okay, I thought, hey, I got all these camera mounts. I might as well try something. I'll go ahead and film this. I don't know how this will go, but we'll see how long it takes. Start. Get this out. One of these. Pull a couple of these things out here. We got the bike set up for track. We'll go ahead and pull the windscreen off. Actually, this is going to be a little simpler than normal because I didn't actually put the nut plates in. Since I was just checking the fairings out to make sure they were okay, some of these I left. So I'm kind of cheating there. Pull that guy. And one more. Try not to drop it. Helps if you unscrew it all the way, I guess. There we go. We'll set that over there. Oh, we already got a minute. Dang. What else can I do here? Guess I can pop these guys. Pull them out. I have a feeling I'm going to be way off on my 15-minute estimate, but we'll see. See how bad I lied. Pull that out. Oh yeah, I pulled them lowers. Put a couple of washers in this to space this out just a tad. Give that pipe a little more room. Oh man. I also got to be careful not to flatten out my little washer there. Try not to do that next time. Alright, put that up here. Actually, putting it back to street mode is probably takes longer than putting it to track mode, because you actually you're not unhooking things, you're hooking things back up and trying to get them all lined back up right and all that. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but like when I hook the tail lights and stuff up, when I'm switching to track mode, I'm just unhooking stuff and tucking it in a hole. That don't take long. Come on. Come on. Ah, there we go. Come on, baby. What the hell's going on here? There we go. Oh, don't scratch the new paint. That would suck. Let's put that for now. We'll just set that on the trash can out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and lower this front down. Get that out of the way. What are we at? Oh, we're already at almost 5 minutes. Holy mackerel. I'm gonna be probably way off on this estimate. Put you right there because I'm going to need you there. Put you there. Put you down there. Let's try and get this off without scratching it. And there we go. Well, here, I'll just go ahead and put him right here for now. Got him all off. I'm going to go ahead and leave that down. Oh, need some sockets. I'll go with 10mm. Get this little guy. How about this guy right here? Little 2-in-1 twisty thingy here. Oh, you know what? I could have used my T-handle for that too. In fact, I do still need that. Pop these rivets out down here. Man, I wish I could see. Oh, popped. There we go. Throw that down there. Put those there. Let's see here if I can get this pop rivet out without having to get a screwdriver. Can't get my fingernail in there. Ah, here it comes. There we go. Oops, pull the bolts out. Need a screwdriver anyway. Oh, 8 minutes. Oh man, that's over halfway, isn't it? I don't think there's any way I can do it in 15. I'm gonna say I lied. Ah. Don't drop that. There we go. Seat off. Oh, oh yeah. Pizzazz. We put that seat there. Oh, let's dump these out. Ah. Put them up here too. Along with the seat bolts. Go right there. You know what? I forgot the most important thing already. Let's temporarily lay that there. We forgot one of these. Yeah. That's why I'm so slow. All right. She's stripped down. Now we need to hook all this stuff up. Oh, what a mess. You know, I really wanted to make those cables nice and neat, but there's so little room. Actually, this is going to go up inside and come out my tail seat. There's so little room in there, you can't do much. I could barely get the tank back down on there. I Guess I gotta start with the front cowl. do. I think I put those dubers back in there right last time. This comes out this side. Put that on her. Oh! Take these bolts out. There we go. Ah, yeah, there she goes. Put those in. Put this one in. Do a little tightening action on them. Before I do that, let's see if I can make this work better than I did before. These little dubers really should be popped out here, and I don't know the best way to do that since they go I don't even know if they do pop out. I could just leave them off like I did before, or try and poke them up from this end. Oh, look at that. Ah, I'm leaving them. They're coming right back off again soon anyway. Where are we at? Ah, 12 minutes already. Dang. Tight enough. These things were really loose in the factory, and I don't know why. There's no torque on them at all. Get a little under anyway. Put those cables up in there. There we go. Okay. Do now. Oh, my electrical outlets I made. You know what though? A couple of screws here. Where are they? Oh, they're there. And a couple of bolts. me one of these. Actually, before I do that, we'll put this bolt in. Where is it? Right there he is. Good enough. I wish I could see. You probably can't see this, but little screw underneath to hold that front in. Oh, well, that's all there is to that piece. Okay, now this has got a little. There we go. This is the speed sensor off the front wheel. Oh, you know what? That's not good. I don't think. I think that's supposed to come up around. Loosen her back up. There we go. That looks a lot better. Perfect. All right. One more screw up front here. That's all done there. What else we got? I know. Ooh. This domob right here. 2 pop rivets and a screw. Slides up in there. My eyes are terrible. I can't see anything. There we go. Oh, you know what? That's supposed to pop in there. I should have done that first, probably. I'm guessing. Or just pop it in like that. Nope. I don't like that. Let's pop them back out. can't see. Alright, this is where I run into trouble, I guess. Need a shorter screwdriver. Oh, I'm already at 20 minutes. Hell, I'm way off. Oh, I can almost see it from here. There we go. Got that one. Come on. There she goes. Got that one. There we go. You know what though? I gotta slip it back. It's just tricky. There. There we go. Perfect. Now I put the little beavers in. Then put the little screw in the front to hold that in there. And she's done. Let's put one of these on, I guess. Start in the front. Got that. Put him in there. Him in there. Oh. Oh. There we go. Perfect. Need the poppers. Actually, before I do them, I'll put these doobers back in. T-handle. Got him. Got pop rivets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right there. Put that guy. Oh, turn the wheel. Push that in. Put these pop rivets in. One here. One on top. Right there. Getting pretty good at guessing where these are at now. 3 on the other side. Tools everywhere. Oh, gotta reset it. That one's already reset. This right there. Get this stuff out of the way. Well, I do need this one. Let's put it back up on the stand. Put the rest of these bolts in. Finish them lowers. Let's put the clear shield back on. Oh, not yet. No, I don't want to do that yet. I'll put these in first. Make them a little easier. You can do it with the shield in there, but I also want to make sure my wires are hooked up. That cable's routed properly. Oh yeah, I got to put the mirrors on yet too. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. It goes right there like that. Let's get a mirror in there. Little wires pop right through there. Let's see, where's the doober? There it is. Oh, don't kick the parts. There, make that. Try and make that as neat as you can. Of course, you probably want to tighten the mirror up. Probably about 150. I'll come flying off and hit you in the forehead. Those doobers. You know, I really need to get those rubber grommets out to do it right. Guess I'll have to ask Drew how he would do something like that. Okay, those are tight. Make sure the wires are plugged in. Get the wires hanging down here. Oh, that's my. I'll make sure that. Yes. Headlight wire. This one wire runs both headlights, I believe. And then blinker wire. That should be it. Bring that down around the side. Get all that stuff up in there and pull the little bendy thing around. Kind of holds everything in place there. Yep. There's one down here for this wire. That's all straight. These wires are my accessory. I just added those in. Actually, let me tuck them down in here a little better so they don't go flying out. There. Perfect. Nice. Alright. Kick panels. One little doober there. One screw here. You know, Brandy probably was closer with the hour, wasn't she? I'm guessing 45. Tail sections is probably longer too. Tighten that up. Now I can put the windscreen on. Got all my bolts right there. 32 minutes already. Oh, yeah, I was way off. You know what? I'm going to polish that up a little bit on the inside. Because you know what? You can't really get any dirt off the inside once you put it on. Looks like the dirt was on the outside anyway.